Hey guys, I just wanted to come here. I think this is gonna get on my nerves. I just wanted to come here and talk to you guys today, do a quickie with the After Talk with High Vibe Angie, and discuss kind of like being that person. We're always looking for somebody or wanting someone to add to our life, or um, just looking for um, an addition to us, but how are we an addition to ourselves, let alone being an addition to someone else's life? So I've learned over time is like be, do, have. You want to be that person first, especially before you figure out what you are looking for, who you're looking for, who are you. You want to be doing what you expect from somebody else, and that's not the easiest thing. However, I think it takes more work and it takes more time, and it will allow you to really be by yourself. If most people don't allow that, that's what I do know, including myself. I found myself, even if it was long distance relationships or whatever, it would be times where I would be alone. So I know I can be alone. However, it wasn't a lot of thought to be specific and focus on myself and focus on my growth, and making sure that I was intentional about who I was and who I was becoming and what I wanted out of life and where I wanted to go, if that makes sense. So luckily I have experienced great relationships. I have traveled the world some, so I have done that. This is all when I was single, all in my 20s when I was young. Um, and I know I can be alone, so that's a big deal. I've always, I remember having my niece who understands it now, but she would be like, Auntie, like, how can you go to the movies? How can you go out to eat? How can you do whatever alone? I'd be like, please, because you don't have to people please. You don't have to leave or order or do whatever, when somebody else is with you, you can do whatever you want to do. And I like that. I enjoy autonomy. I enjoy freedom. I enjoy it, even as a parent, in the relationship I'm in now. I enjoy being alone. I do not mind it at all. And I think that's very important. And when you can't be alone, or when you find yourself having trouble being alone, even if it's just you and your kids or whatever, that's something you should visit. That's something you should look at, because that's overall just something is missing. Um, Something that you are trying to avoid, or some type of void is there. And that is when you take time and when you do the work, and when you kind of go back and in retrospect, and go back and look on your life, and um, connect dots and figure some things out, figure out who you are and why you do the things that you do. So for me, I feel like I just needed to build, focus on my goals. I need to have goals. I don't remember, like, I would do things and maybe it was on the level of, I did have bucket lists and I would check it off. I went fishing in Ohio and this, that, and different things. So maybe obviously those were goals in a sense, but I never had like um intense goals, like I want to do a triathlon, or I want to earn 50, have 50,000 in my bank account by 50 years old. Like I didn't have those type of goals. And I think goals are important, especially if you are trying to be, that man or that woman. Because what I have learned, and it wasn't on purpose, but what I have learned and what I am grateful for is, say, for instance, me traveling, or the way that I used to have my career when I was a hairstylist and traveling, and just able up all night and just doing whatever. I was able to do that. I didn't let a relationship interfere. I didn't have children. I had the freedom. I sucked up my freedom. I enjoyed my freedom. I didn't know it was freedom, and I didn't know it was like living my best life while I was single then. but thank God it happened, and it played out that way. So then when I was able to, or when I took the next step and got married and went down that road, and when I experienced that road in the beginning before we had a baby, it was like that next level, that next piece of life, like that extension to who I am, to Angie, to where it was like, oh wow, like okay, this is different. And then it was a few years before we had our daughter. So that was cool, kind of having that break. Things happened, and it wasn't that simple or whatever, that smooth. Either way it goes, but it was 3 years before we had our daughter together. So having her and knowing I had a good mom, I had a good childhood, so I knew how important how important it was to be intentional, or to not let those moments in that experience kind of pass me by. I did take it seriously. I thought I was going to be the mom to where I was like, oh, I'm going to be home till she's 5 and this, that, and the other. That wasn't the case because she was so smart. She was in homeschool at like 2.5, which was great, but at the same time, I was with her. I'm with her now. She's 14. And those moments, memories, creating memories, mother daughter vacations and traditions, different things that I just know not to let pass because it goes by. And I am that mom. When she was younger, I was a helicopter mom, and I let the propeller slow down as she got older. But so what? Because she will be out there, and if you don't instill, if you don't spend time, if you don't give them the attention that they need, if you don't speak life and affirm all the different things that creates a decent, teach them etiquette, teach them manners, teach them respect, all the stuff that creates a decent human being by just really spending quality time and sewing into them, and being intentional about what you do want them to be indoctrinated with, or just filled with. And that stuff is important to me. Making sure she knows who God is, about the Bible, or whatever. Now, when she leaves here, she can do and is going to be, and she is that way at school, or when she leaves this door, she has a choice to make from whatever age she has been going out this door without a parent. Either way it goes, I feel it is my job for sure as a mother, our job as parents, and our job, my family unit, my village, my family, for sure, to instill in her the right thing, show her the right way, and hope for the best. I always say, because I have one child, out of my body, like I have this dice, that, you just pretty much gamble on. Some people have two, three dice or whatever, but overall, I have this dice that I just take a chance on. And overall it's fun. It is an experience. It's real. It could be a heartbreaking experience, once you start the teen years and all that stuff. But I remember myself. I was a horrible teenager. I you know I was that teenager. Either way it goes, it all adds and it builds to, like I said, being that person. However, if you, what this is my goal in life, is to help people start early to prevent the different things that I had to go through. Everybody will have to go through and experience things in life, but certain things and certain people that you align or allow yourself to be aligned with, that you aren't equally yoked with, and that just should not have a chance. Like people shouldn't even know your number. I really, really, really want to help people and get in that stage of prevention. I want to add value to people to where they see people and they look and find and seek people to add value to themselves, especially if it's just another person coming into your life. So that is my goal. My goal is to help people to be that person, to know what it looks like, and to know what the steps are to take to be that person, and then do what it takes to be that person. And then later on, you'll have what you want, and have who you see that person that you had in your mind and went towards and did the work towards being, and you did the work, that's the doing, and then the joy is the having. And so that is my goal. I want y'all to be, do, and to have. It's just certain things that I didn't do, that I wasn't being, and I ended up not having for a long time. However, all that is going down, and my main objective, my goal, my purpose in life now is to prevent you from not even uh, knowing the basics, core values and all that good stuff, in order to be, do, have early. Early is the key. Early is the key. So be, do, have. It's never too late. It's never too late to learn it, or if you're in a situation or whatever, you still can be, do, and have. So if you have any questions, if you need me to expand on this content or anything like that, hit me up, DM, message me, contact me. But I'm here for you. And I know how important it is for people to share information, to share their wisdom, and to share their experiences in order for people to be better and to do better. And that's my goal, like I said. All right. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully this was a good time for you. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the content that I am able to share, and just able to share. Okay. Bye, y'all.